அனைவருக்கும் மாலை வணக்கம். Good evening to everyone. Thank you all for coming this evening. For Suhani, this is one of the key milestone in her Bharatanatyam journey, and I really appreciate for everyone to come here and blessing her. And in Bharatanatyam, they say this is the beginning. So I really appreciate everyone, spending your time this afternoon, coming all the way over here. Thank you very much. And I would like to, take this opportunity to thank, our friends, especially from Erickson family, Highland Ridge community, and also we have friends from DFW Tamil friends, and also we have friends of Suhani, some of her classmates. Everyone are here. Thanks for coming here. So this particular Arangetram, we have excellent musicians on the right side. I hope you will enjoy. Yeah. With that, of course, I would like to mention our Chief of Guest Honor, Ms. Halle Blanchard. Welcome. Ms. Halle Blanchard is a bassoon instructor, and she is also one of the key member of Baylor summer camps. So with that, I'll hand over to the MCs. Thank you.
Arangetram is a Tamil word. Arangam means raised stage, and atram denotes climbing or ascending. So the word Arangetram literally means ascending the stage. It is a momentous day in the life of a Bharatanatyam dancer. After years of persistent training, it is only when the teacher deems fit that the disciple ascends the stage for the solo performance of the Margam or the Bharatanatyam event. While it is an important event, it is the first step towards discovering the timelessness and magnificence of Bharatanatyam. Arangetram not only signifies the completion of dancer's training, but it also marks the beginning of a journey to realize the true and entire meaning of the traditional dance form.
This is the journey of the disciple and our teacher. Suhani has been dancing for the past 9 years under the tutelage of Guru Srimati Rajashri Mahajan and has performed in temples and festivals in and around Frisco. 9 years back, from a shy kid who was hesitant to perform at a cultural event, to this day, as a very passionate student of Natyam, Suhani has grown and embraced the dance form with love and respect. During the pandemic, she continued her dance classes online with persistence. She has exhibited consistent regard for the art and dedication to get to this point. Suhani developed this great desire towards dance, and this wouldn't have been possible without her guru, Srimati Rajashri Mahajan. Srimati Rajashri started the Kalarpan Bharatanatyam Dance School in Frisco after moving to the United States. Kala means art, and Arpan means to surrender yourself. So Kalarpan means surrendering yourself to art. At Kalarpan Dance School, Srimati Rajashri teaches the Tanjavur style of Bharatanatyam. Her devotion to dance emerged at the young age of 8 when she started her training under Guru Sri Sadanand Balakrishnan and Mrs. Shobha Menon. Later, she performed her own Arangetram under her guru, Mrs. Meera Ganapati Danu. Srimati Rajashri is accomplished in dancing, teaching, choreographing, and more. Her love for dance prompted her extensive education in the subject, and she has earned 3 advanced degrees, the Visharad Purna, the Parangata, and she has also earned the Natya Shastra. Srimati Rajashri has also learned Kathak from Mrs. Rekha Nadugowda. She has performed and choreographed in India and the United States on many prestigious occasions. At Kalarpan, Srimati Rajashri teaches the students to surrender themselves to art completely in order to transform themselves into extraordinary dancers and artists. She considered herself as a lifelong student of her guru Srimati Meera Ganapati Danu and continues to follow her footsteps. Her guru Srimati Meera Ganapati has performed various shows all over the world with her sister Vani Ganapati from a very early age and became hugely successful in their teen years. Srimati Meera Ganapati is a distinguished disciple of Sri Raja Rajeshwari Bharatanatyam Kalamandir. The Raja Rajeshwari Gurus have an illustrious lineage of ancestors dating back to more than 2 centuries and are very, very devoted to this art form.
Bharatanatyam is one of the oldest forms of classical Indian dance originating in Tanjavur, Tamil Nadu. It is considered the mother of many other forms of dance and is a medium to communicate many religious stories. It is performed with rhythmic footwork called nritta, precise storytelling with hand gestures, poses, and expressions called natya, and combination of the two is known as nritya. Bharatanatyam was originally derived from the 4 Vedas and is taught according to the guidelines established in a book called Natya Shastra, The Science of Bharatanatyam. This Natya Shastra originated from Lord Nataraja, was passed on to Lord Brahma, and was written by Bharata Muni. It is a versatile form of dance performed for over 20 centuries and is the most popular of the Indian classical dance forms in South India. The origins of this art form can be traced back to ancient literature and temples where even today many sculptures in temples depict different Bharatanatyam postures. Bharatanatyam is strongly accompanied by Sangeetam, which is music, and Sahityam, that is literature in the form of lyrics, to bring in the audio-visual experience of the Bhakti Rasa depicted in the song sequences.
For today's Sangeetam, Suhani is ably accompanied and aided in her performance by a group of leading musicians to be part of this special evening. On the Natvangam, we have our Guru Srimati Rajashri Mahajan from Kalarpan Bharatanatyam Dance School, Frisco, Texas. On the Mridangam, we have Sri Mumbai Venkatesh from Mumbai, India, who is a most sought after Mridangam artist in Mumbai and Pune. Providing vocal accompaniment is Srimati Nandini Mukundan Kambi, a Carnatic vocalist and teacher based in Frisco, Texas. On the veena, we have Srimati Uma Prabhala, a prominent Carnatic musician and teacher in the Dallas Metroplex area. On the flute, we have Sri Gautam Narasimha Prasad, an accomplished flautist in McKinney, Texas. Namaskarams, and please welcome our musicians with a round of applause.
Before the evening's performance begins, I have a sincere request to all of you to please silence your cell phones. Request you to not take pictures or videos because the light will distract the dancer. If you need to move out unavoidably, please do so at the end of each performance. Kindly hold on to your applause to the end of each dance. Also, please note that no food or drinks are allowed inside the auditorium. Thank you for your kind cooperation and understanding.
Arangetram follows a specific order in which the Natyam is performed. This order is known as Margam. Today's Margam consists of Vinayaga Stuti, Pushpanjali, Om Namoji Adya Shloka, Kautuvam, Alaripu, Jatiswaram, Shabdam, Varnam, Padam, Tillana, and Mangalam. We have put together some details about each item in the Margam, which will be informative for everyone present here to relate to the Natyam that's being performed by Suhani. We have tried our best to put together the information in both English and Tamil.
We now commence this evening's performance with a Vinayaka Stuti, a prayer led by the accompanying artists seeking the blessings of Lord Ganesha.
விநாயக பெருமானின் ஆசீர்வாதத்தை பெறுவதற்காக இசை கலைஞர்களுடன் இணைந்து பிரார்த்தனை செய்யும் விநாயக ஸ்துதியுடன் இந்த மாலை நிகழ்ச்சியை இனிதே தொடங்குகிறோம்.
ஓம் ஆதி பராசக்தியே போற்றி. ஓம் நடன நாயகியே போற்றி. ஓம் பச்சையம்மன் துணையே போற்றி. ஸ்ரீ கணேச சரணம் கஜானன. ஸ்ரீ கணேச சரணம் கஜானன. தேவர் முனிவர் பணியும் தயாகரா. ஸ்ரீ கணேச சரணம் கஜானன. தேவர் முனிவர் பணியும் தயாகரா. ஸ்ரீ கணேச சரணம். நாகாபரணனே நான் மறை போற்றும். நாகாபரணனே நான் மறை போற்றும். நாகாபரணனே நான் மறை போற்றும். நாமனே பிரணவ ரூபனே. நாமனே பிரணவ ரூபனே. ஜய 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 ஸ்ரீ கணேச சரணம் கஜானன. தேவர் முனிவர் பணியும் தயாகரா. ஸ்ரீ கணேச பாதம் நம்பும் ராமதாசவரதனே. பாதம் நம்பும் ராமதாசவரதனே. மோதக பிரியனே கௌரி சுதனே. பாதம் நம்பும் ராமதாசவரதனே. மோதக பிரியனே கௌரி சுதனே. ஆதிதேவன் அருள் இல்லை என்றால். ஆதிதேவன் அருள் இல்லை என்றால். வேதரும் மானரும் சேத்தொழிலுண்டோ. வேதரும் மானரும் சேத்தொழிலுண்டோ. ஸ்ரீ கணேச சரணம் கஜானன. தேவர் முனிவர் பணியும் தயாகரா. ஸ்ரீ கணேச சரணம் சரணம்
With blessings from Lord Ganesha, Suhani will now perform the first Natyam in the Margam, which is Pushpanjali, followed by a shloka. It is a salutation to the Lord of Dance, Lord Nadaraja, salutations to Guru, the musicians, and the audience to seek their blessings before starting the performance.
उदर विशाल मकार महामंडल मस्तक आकारे हे तिन्ही एकवटले तेत शब्द ब्रह्मा खवळले ते मिया श्री गुरु कृपा नमिले आदि बीज न ओम नमो जी आध्या आता अभिनव वाग्विलासिनी जे चातुर्यार्थ कला कामिनी ते श्री शारदा विश्वमोहिनी नमिले मिया ते श्री शारदा विश्वमोहिनी ते श्री शारदा विश्वमोहिनी नमिले मिया नमिले मिया नमिले नमिले
That was a lovely performance by Suhani to start the evening by offering namaskarams to divinity. Second Natyam is Kautuvam. It is a hymn or song of devotion in praise of a certain deity. Traditionally, Kautuvams were performed as a part of the daily rituals in temples on special occasions or during festivals. This piece is Natesha Kautuvam in praise of Lord Nadaraja or the dancing form of Lord Shiva. This Kautuvam is set to Hamsadvani Ragam and Adi Talam. Now let us take a short pause and look at the Lord Nadaraja statue on to your right at the altar. If you closely observe the idol, you can see that Shiva's cosmic dance is set inside a radiating circle of fire, the Prabha Mandala. His right hand holds the Damaru, the drum, which symbolizes the creation, whereas his left hand wields Agni, that is fire, which represents the destruction of the universe. His lower right hand, he makes the Abhaya Mudra, meaning not to fear, and his lower left hand, pointing to his raised left feet, signifies refuge for troubled souls. The figure being trampled by his right foot represents the crushing of our ego and spiritual ignorance. These aspects are combined within the statue to represent Lord Shiva performing the Ananda Tandavam, a dance of bliss. His cosmic dance signifies the cyclical creation and destruction of the universe, while his smiling face represents calmness amongst chaos. This divine dance or Tandavam performed by Lord Nadaraja is called the Natyam, and hence he got the name Nadaraja, that is Natyangalukku Raja Nadaraja, which means the one who performs and mastered this entire Natyam.
That was a wonderful eye-opener on the details about the Lord Nadaraja statue. இரண்டாவது நாட்டியம் கௌத்துவம். கௌத்துவம் என்பது ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட தெய்வத்தை போற்றும் ஒரு பக்தி பாடல். பாரம்பரியமாக கோவில்களில் நடக்கும் தினசரி பூஜை சடங்குகளின் ஒரு பகுதியாக கௌத்துவம் நடைபெறும். இந்த குறிப்பிட்ட கௌத்துவம் நடராஜர் வடிவத்தை போற்றும் வகையில் அமைக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. இந்த கௌத்துவம் அமைக்கப்பட்ட ராகம் ஹம்சத்வனி, தாளம் ஆதி.
ಕಿಡತಕಿ தாண்டவிடம்பர திக்கிட கிடதகி திக்கிட கிடதகி வியாக்ரம சங்கர தொங்கிட கிடதகி தொணகிட கிடதகி திரிசூலதர தக்கிட கிடதகி திக்கிட கிடதகி தாண்டவிடம்பர திக்கிட கிடதகி திக்கிட கிடதகி வியாக்ரம சங்கர தொங்கிட கிடதகி தொணகிட கிடதகி திரிசூலதர நந்தி வாகன நாத யோக பிரிய ஜகடம் கிடதகி தகதி குதை நந்தி வாகன நாத யோக பிரிய ஜகடம் கிடதகி தகதை ஜய 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 சசிர விபூஷண ரூப பயங்கர டமருக ஹஸ்த ஜய 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 சசிர விபூஷண ரூப பயங்கர டமருக ஹஸ்த ದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಸಖಸ ದೀಕ್ಷಿತನಾಥ ನಟೇಶ ಕೌತುಮಂ ತಗತಗತ ದಿಕ್ಕು ದಿಕ್ಕು ತೈ ತಾಕು ದಿಕ್ಕು ತಕೀಟ ತೊಂಕಿಟ ಕಿಟ ತಕಿಟಂ ತಗತಗತ ದಿಕ್ಕು ದಿಕ್ಕು ತೈ ತಾಕು ದಿಕ್ಕು ತಕೀಟ ತೊಂಕಿಟ ಕಿಟ ತಕಿಟಂ ತಗತಗತ ದಿಕ್ಕು ದಿಕ್ಕು ತೈ ತಾಕು ದಿಕ್ಕು ತಕೀಟ ತೊಂಕಿಟ ಕಿಟ ತಕಿಟಂ ತತದಾ ತತದಾ
That was a beautiful rendition of Lord Nadaraja, the master of dance. Let's put together our hands one more time for Suhani's incredible performance. The third Natyam is Alaripu, which means to blossom or to flower. It contains only nritta or pure dance. Alaripu begins with Attami or neck movements, followed by Mandi Adavu in the second half, and later culminates with vibrant footwork and Tirmanam Adavu. This Alaripu is enhanced with Tirupugal at the background and set to Natai Ragam and Tishra Ekam Thalam.
மூன்றாவதாக வரும் நாட்டியம் அலாரிப்பு. நடனக் கலைஞர்கள் கற்றுக்கொள்ளும் முதல் நடனம் அலாரிப்பு. அலாரிப்புவின் அசைவுகள் நடனக் கலைஞரின் மனதை தளர்த்தி அதன் மூலம் அவர்களை நடனத்திற்கு தயார்படுத்துகிறது. இந்த நடனம் கழுத்து அசைவுகளுடன் தொடங்கி நடுவில் மண்டி அடவுக்கு பின் துடிப்பான தீர்மான அடவுடன் இறுதியில் முடிவடைகிறது. இந்த அலாரிப்பு அமைக்கப்பட்ட ராகம் நாட்டை, தாளம் தீஸ்ர ஏக்கம்.
தக்க திம்மி தக்க தக்க திம்மி தக்க தக்க திம்மி தக்க தக்க திம்மி தக்க திம்மி தக்க தக்க திம்மி ததிக்கிட்ட தும் தை
தையும் தத் தாம் கிட்ட தக்கதித் தை தையும் தத் தாம் கிட்டத்தக்க தாம் தித் தாம் கிட்டத்தக்க தை த தை கிட்டத்தக்க தாம் தித் தாம் கிட்டத்தக்க தை த தை கிட்டத்தக்க தாம் தித் தாம் தை த தை 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 தாம் தித் தாம் தை அருள்வாயே தம்பி தனக்காக பணக்கணிவோனே தந்தை வளர்த்தால கை கணியோனே
You now witnessed a beautiful Alaripu, bringing out the special charm of pure dance coupled with the spiritual awakening melody of Tirupugal. We will now move on to the fourth Natyam, which is Jati Swaram. Jati meaning rhythmic pattern and Swaram meaning melodic syllables or notes. Jati Swaram is a clean execution of the basic Adavu steps on musical passages along with mudras or hand gestures. Jati Swaram is a nritta, pure dance, focusing primarily on rhythmic accuracy and coordination between the hands and legs. It brings out the unity of three aspects of dance: music, rhythm, and movement. This Jati Swaram is based on Vasanta Ragam and Rupaka Thalam composed by Tanjavur Quartet Brothers.
ஜதி என்றால் தாளமுறை, ஸ்வரம் என்றால் இசைக்குறிப்புகள், ஜதி கோர்வைகளை ஆதாரமாக கொண்டு அமைந்த நாட்டியம். ஆகையால் இதற்கு ஜத்தீஸ்வரம் என்ற பெயர் ஏற்பட்டது. இதில் பாடல் வரிகள் இல்லை. ராகம் மற்றும் தாளம் ஆகியவை ஜத்தீஸ்வரத்தின் முக்கிய அம்சங்களாகும். சங்கீத இசை, அடவுகள் மற்றும் கைகளின் முத்திரைகள் கொண்டு அமைந்த நாட்டியம். இந்த ஜத்தீஸ்வரம் தஞ்சாவூர் நால்வர் பரம்பரையால் இயற்றப்பட்டது. அமைக்கப்பட்ட ராகம் வசந்தா, தாளம் ரூபகா.
Kutakalam, kutakati kutakata dekita tum tacham
tari takata takuntari kukuntari kita taka taka jam tari katai takuntari kukuntari kita taka jam tari takata taka jam tari takatai jam tari taka jam tari dalang ditom ketak targitom dalang ditom ketak targitom dalang ditom ketak targitom
sa sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da sa sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da sa ni sa re ni sa da ni da ma ga re sa da ni sa re ni sa ga ma da ni sa ma da ni sa re sa ni sa ga re ga ni da ni re sa ga ma da ni sa sa ni da ma ga ni da ma ga da da ma ga re sa ni sa ga ma da ma da ni sa sa ni da ma ni da ma ga da da ma ga re sa ni sa ga ma da ma da ni sa sa ni da ma ga ni da ma ga da da ma ga re sa ni sa ga ma da ma da ni sa re sa ni da ma da ni sa ni da ma ga re sa ga ma da ni sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ga ma da ni da sa ni da ma ga re ni sa ni sa ga ma da ni da sa
Hope you all enjoyed the vibrant Jatiswaram performance, bringing out the unity of music, rhythm, and movement. Let us now move on to the fifth Natyam in the Margam is Shabdam, which marks the beginning of Abhinaya or facial expressions in Natyam. It introduces the element of Natya or storytelling. This Shabdam portrays how the people of Mithila praise King Dasharatha's son, Lord Rama. The singer conveys the beauty of his lotus-like eyes, his complexion as dark as the rainy clouds, softness of his skin like the flower petals. Lord Rama is then described as the supreme being who removes all sorrows and is not an ordinary mortal. He is the Lord who resides in the milky ocean and is praised as the Almighty God or the Paramatma. The people of Mithila are delighted to see Lord Rama. They claim that to see the brilliance of Lord Rama, one needs 1,000 eyes. Upon eagerly looking at Rama and his consort Sita, together they believe that they are the perfect divine match. The people of Mithila express their gratitude to the rishis who brought Lord Rama to them. This song is from Kamba Ramayanam, written by Kavi Chakravarti Kambar. Song is Dayarathan Pudalvan Enbar. This Shabdam is set to Ragamalika and Misra Chaputalam.
நாட்டியத்தில் ஷப்தம் என்பது அபிநயம் அல்லது முகபாவங்களின் தொடக்கத்தை குறிக்கும். நாட்டியத்தின் கதை சொல்லல் என்கிற அங்கத்தை ஷப்தம் அறிமுகப்படுத்துகிறது. இந்த குறிப்பிட்ட ஷப்தம் மன்னன் தசரதனின் மகனான ராமர் பற்றியது. ராமரின் தாமரை போன்ற கண்களின் அழகு, கார்மேகம் போன்ற மேனியின் அழகு, பூவின் இதழை போல் மென்மையான அவரின் தேக அழகு, பார்க்கடலில் வசிக்கும் தெய்வீக பரமாத்மாவான ராமபிரான் சீதையுடன் சேர்ந்து இருக்கும் அந்த அழகு, இவை அனைத்தையும் இந்த பாடல் வர்ணிக்கும். இது மட்டுமல்ல, மிதிலா நகரில் வசிக்கும் மக்கள் இவர்களின் தரிசனம் பெற எவ்வளவு புண்ணியம் செய்திருக்க வேண்டும் என்று உணர்கிறார்கள் என்றும், அவர்களை கொண்டு வந்த ரிஷிகளுக்கு மிதிலை மக்கள் நன்றி தெரிவிக்கின்றதையும் இந்த பாடல் மற்றும் அதன் அபிநயம் உணர்த்தும். பாடல் தயரதன் புதல்வன் என்பார். கவிஞர் கவி சக்கரவர்த்தி கம்பர். Ragamalika, Talam, Misra Chapu.
காண நங்கைக்கு ஆயிரம் நயனம் வேண்டும் கொம்பினை காண தோறும் குறி சேர்க்கும் அன்னதே தடங்குதோம் தகததிங்கிணதோம் ததின்னம் தகுந்தரிகிட தக தகதின்னம் தகுந்தரிகிட தகதின்னம் தகுந்தரிகிட தகதின்னம் தகுந்தரிகிட தக நம்பியே காணும் என்ப தவமுதைத்த உலகம் என்ப என்பரின் நகரில் தந்தும் முனிவரை இறைஞ்சும் என்பார். நம்பியே காணும் என்பர் தவமுதைத்த உலகம் என்பர் என்பரின் நகரில் தந்தும் முனிவரை இறைஞ்சும் என்பார். நம்பியே காணும் என்பர் தவமுதைத்த உலகம் என்பர் என்பரின் நகரில் தந்தும் முனிவரை இறைஞ்சும் என்பர். நம்பியே காணும் என்பர் தவமுதைத்த உலகம் என்பர் என்பரே நகரில் தந்தும் முனிவரை இறைஞ்சும் என்பர். தளங்குதோம் தகததிங்கிணதோம் தத்தின்னம் தகுந்தரிகிட தக தகதின்னம் தகுந்தரிகிட தக தகததிங்கிணதோம் தகததிங்கிணதோம் ததையாதை தததாம் ததையாதை ராம ராம ஜய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜய சீதா ராம் ராம ராம ஜய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜய சீதா ராம் ராம ராம ஜய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜய சீதா ராம் ராம ராம ஜய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜய சீதா ராம் ராம ராம ஜய ராஜா ராம் ராம ராம ஜய சீதா ராம் ராம ராம ஜய ராஜா ராம் ராஜா ராம் சீதா ராம் ராஜா ராம் சீதா ராம்.
What an exceptional Natyam of Suhani portraying the greatness of Lord Rama as King Dasharatha's son and how blessed the people of Mithila were to have the darshan of Lord Rama. Sixth Natyam in Margam is Varnam. Varnam is the central and most elaborate Natyam of an Arangetram. It tests not only the stamina of a dancer but the training, the skill, the imaginative capability of a dancer to successfully alternate between pure dance and abhinaya. Today's Varnam celebrates the feminine power of the universe, Adi Shakti, by depicting the different forms of Devi, that is goddesses, such as Lalitambikai, Parvati, Mahalakshmi, Saraswati, and Meenakshi. In the first half, Lord Shiva is shown meditating peacefully. The demigod Manmada is sent by the gods to wake up Lord Shiva, which he does by shooting 5 arrows at him. This disturbance angers Lord Shiva, who burns Manmada with his third eye in rage. Upon seeing his unrelenting anger, goddess Parvati then plays the veena to pacify Lord Shiva. The story continues with the demon Bandasura with fiery eyes rising from Manmada's ashes and attempting to take over the three worlds. To defeat the demon Bandasura, the demigods perform a yajna, from which goddess Lalita Devi was born. Lalita Devi disguises herself as a child and kills Bandasura with her powerful trident. The Varnam moves on with praises to the goddess Saraswati and Mahalakshmi, and to show in the second half the birth of goddess Meenakshi emanating from fire and becoming a daughter to a childless king. She is depicted as a brave warrior queen who ultimately marries Sundareshwar, the most handsome form of Lord Shiva. This Varnam is composed by Sri Madurai Muralidharan sir. Song Simhavahini Sri Rajeshwari. Ragam Ranjani. Thalam Adi.
வர்ணம் என்பது அரங்கேற்றத்தின் மையப்பகுதி. வர்ணம் நடனக் கலைஞரின் திறமை, பயிற்சி மற்றும் அபிநய அதாவது கதை சொல்லும் திறன்களை சோதிக்கிறது. வர்ணத்தின் ஒவ்வொரு பகுதியும் ஒரு மைய கருப்பொருளுடன் இணைக்கப்படும். இந்த வர்ணம் தெய்வங்களான லலிதாம்பிகை, பார்வதி, மகாலட்சுமி, சரஸ்வதி மற்றும் மீனாட்சி ஆகியோரின் கதைகளை பற்றியதாகும். பார்த்து மகிழுங்கள். பாடல் சிம்மவாகினி ஸ்ரீராஜேஸ்வரி. இசையமைப்பாளர் திரு மதுரை முரளிதரன். ராகம் ரஞ்சனி. தாளம் ஆதி.
எம்மையாதரே தாண்டவமோயினி சிம்ஹவாயினி ஸ்ரீராஜேஸ்வரி எம்மையாதரே தாண்டவமோயினி சிம்ஹவாயினி ஸ்ரீராஜேஸ்வரி எம்மையாதரே
Kutakatalam, kutakati kutakata tingin na tumpa.
Jam. Ta jam. Ta ti ta jam. Ta janu ta di mi ti ta ta kun ta ri ti ta ta ka ta jam. Ta ka jam. Ta ti ta jam. Ta janu ta di mi ki ta ta kun ta ri ki ta ta ka ta jam. Ta ka jam. Ta ki ta jam. Ta janu ta di mi ki ta ta kun ta ri ki ta ta ka ta jam. Ta ka jam. Ta ki ta jam. Ta janu ta di mi ki ta ta kun ta ri ki ta ta ka ta jam. Ta ka jam. Ta ki ta jam. Ta janu ta di mi ki ta ta kun ta ri ki ta ta ka ta jam. Ta ka jam. Ta ki ta jam. Ta janu ta di mi ki ta ta kun ta ri ki ta ta ka ta jam. Ta ka jam. Ta ki ta jam. Ta janu ta di mi ki ta ta kun ta ri ki ta ta ka ta jam. Ta ka jam. Ta ki ta jam. Janu ta ta jam. Ta jam. Ta ki ta jam. Di mi ta ta jam. Ta ki ta jam. Ta jam. Ta ka ti ku ku ta ta tom ta
Tajam,
takitajam, tajam, takatiku kurukataritom, tajam, takitajam, tajam, takatiku kurukataritom.
சிம்ஹவாயினி ஸ்ரீராஜேஸ்வரி எம்மையாதரே தாண்டவமோயினி சிம்ஹவாயினி ஸ்ரீராஜேஸ்வரி எம்மையாதரே தாண்டவமோயினி சிம்ஹவாயினி ஸ்ரீராஜேஸ்வரி எம்மையாதரே தாண்டவமோயினி சிம்ஹவாயினி சிம்ஹவாயினி ஸ்ரீராஜேஸ்வரி எம்மையாதரே தாண்டவமோயினி சிம்ஹவாயினி ஸ்ரீராஜேஸ்வரி எம்மையாதரே தாண்டவமோயினி சிம்ஹவாயினி ஸ்ரீராஜேஸ்வரி எம்மையாதரே
kutakatalam, kutakati kutakata tingin na tumpa. Tati, taka, tati.
Jam tari jaga tari kukun tari kita taka jam tari jaga tari jam tari jaga tari kukun tari kita taka jam tari ta jaga tari ta kukun tari ta
dim tadim getatum ta dim tadim getatum ta dim tadim getatum
துன்பமகன்றிட துணை புரிவாயே இன்பம் தந்திடும் லலிதாம்பிகையே துன்பமகன்றிட துணை புரிவாயே இன்பம் தந்திடும் லலிதாம்பிகையே துன்பமகன்றிட துணை புரிவாயே இன்பம் தந்திடும் லலிதாம்பிகையே செங்கமலம் தனில் வீற்றிடும் ஜனனி பொங்கும் தனமருளும் நாரணன் நாயகி 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 செங்கமலம் தனில் வீற்றிடும் ஜனனி பொங்கும் தனம்
Hati.
மரகத வீணை மடியினில் துலங்க சிரமதில் பிறைதனை சூடிய வாணி மரகத வீணை அழித்திடும் தாயே உழவர்கள் புகழ்ந்திடும் உமையவள் நீயே உலகின் அருள் பொருளாய் அழித்திடும் தாயே சகல கலைகளும் அருள்பவள் நீயே அனுதினமும் உனதடிய சரணடைந்தேன் சிம்ஹவாயினி ஸ்ரீராஜேஸ்வரி எம்மையாதரி புலவர்கள் புகழ்ந்திடும் உமையவள் நீயே உலகின் அருள் பொருளாய் அழித்திடும் தாயே சகல கலைகளும் அருள்பவள் நீயே அனுதினமும் உனதடிய சரணடைந்தேன் சிம்ஹவாயினி ஸ்ரீராஜேஸ்வரி எம்மையாதரி தாண்டவமோகினி சிம்ஹவாயினி ஸ்ரீராஜேஸ்வரி எம்மையாதரி தாண்டவமோகினி சிம்ஹவாயினி சிம்ஹவாயினி ஓம்காரநாதமய ரூபிணி ஓம்காரநாதமய ரூபிணி நடராஜ மனோகரி ஓம்காரநாதமய ரூபிணி
Tiku taka talang taka tiku taka tati kita tom tate taka taka jam tati kita taka ta taka tik
taka taka jam tari kita taka tai
tading kita tu taka tading kita tu taka tiku tading kita tu tam tading kita tu taka tading kita tu taka tiku tading kita tu tam tading kita tu taka tading kita tu taka tiku tading kita tu
ஓம்காரநாதமய ரூபிணி நடராஜ மனோகரி ஓம்காரநாதமய ரூபிணி நடராஜ மனோகரி ஓம்காரநாதமய ரூபிணி நடராஜ மனோகரி ஓம்காரநாதமய ரூபிணி நடராஜ மனோகரி ஓம்காரநாதமய ரூபிணி சானித மகரி கத சாரிக மததரி சனித சரி ஓம்காரநாதமய ரூபிணி நடராஜ மனோகரி ஓம்காரநாதமய ரூபிணி தண்டை சீலம்பு கொஞ்ச கஜம் கஜம் என லயமுடன் ஒளித்திடும் தண்டை சீலம்பு கொஞ்ச கஜம் கஜம் என லயமுடன் ஒளித்திடும் தண்டை சீலம்பு கொஞ்ச கஜம் கஜம் என லயமுடன் ஒளித்திடும் ஓம்காரநாதமய ரூபிணி நடராஜ மனோகரி ஓம்காரநாதமய ரூபிணி தச சனி தனி மத சானி தம கரி கச தச ದ ಸರಿ ಸ ನಿ ದ ಮ ದ ಸ ರಿ ಸ ರಿ ಗ ಮ ಗ ಸ ರಿ ಗ ಸ ನಿ ದ ಮ ಗ ಸ ರಿ ಗ ಮ ದ ಓಂಕಾರ ನಾದಮಯ ರೂಪಿಣಿ ನಟರಾಜ ಮನೋಹರಿ ಓಂಕಾರ ನಾದಮಯ ರೂಪಿಣಿ வாராய் அகிலமும் கழித்திட கண் பாராய் அமைதி உலகில் நிலவிட வாராய் அகிலமும் கழித்திட கண் பாராய் அமைதி உலகில் நிலவிட பாடும் கணபதியும் பாடும் சரவணனும் பாடும் முரளிதரும் ஆதிதொழுதிடவே பாடும் கணபதியும் பாடும் சரவணன் பாடும் முரளிதரன் நாடும் தொழுதிடவே என்றும் இன்ப சிந்தை அனுதினமும் உனை கண்டிடவே நிறைவுடன் எனக்கருள்வாய் ஓங்கார நாதமய ரூபிணி வாராய் அகிலமும் கழிவிட கண் பாராய் அமைதி உலக நிலவிட பாடும் கணபதியும் ஆடும் சரவணனும் பாடும் முரளிதரன் நாடும் தொழுதிடவே என்றும் இன்ப சிந்தை அனுதினமும் உனை கண்டிடவே நிறைவுடன் எனக்கருள்வாய் ஓங்கார நாதமய ரூபிணி நடராஜ மனோகரி ஓங்கார நாதமய ரூபிணி நடராஜ மனோகரி ஓங்கார நாதமய ரூபிணி தேவி லலிதே ಅಂಬಿಕೆ ಈಶ್ವರಿ ರಾಜೇಶ್ವರಿ ಸಿಂಹವಾಹಿನಿ ದೇವಿ
That was an ecstatic and mind-blowing rendition of Sangeetam by our eminent musicians. Let us give a round of applause to all of them. Sangeetam by our musicians, Sahityam by Madurai Muralidharan sir, and Natyam by Suhani, together has splendidly brought out the emotions of this beautiful Varnam. We would like to take this moment to honor Suhani's guru, guest of honor, and our musicians.
Without Guru Srimati Rajashri Mahajan's blessings, today's event would not have been possible. At this moment, we are honored to felicitate Suhani's Guru Srimati Rajashri Mahajan, and we also request her spouse, Mr. Prasad Mahajan, to accompany her to the stage. We sincerely thank Srimati Rajashri for imparting the knowledge of Natyam to Suhani and for continuously encouraging her in this journey of Bharatanatyam. The journey of guru and disciple in any field of art is special, and so was Suhani's with Srimati Rajashri. During initial years, after dropping Suhani for the class, I sit through every class for the love of Bharatanatyam that I had. And I have witnessed Srimati Rajashri's exceptional handling of little kids to adults who come to her to learn Bharatanatyam in Kalarpan school, and how she gradually brings out the dancer in every one of them. Dear Rajashri, humble thanks for all the patience and efforts you have taken all these 9 years. Last 12 months has been very crucial to come to this day, and with your blessings and guidance, Suhani was able to come to this stage. I have felt comfortable sharing small details or concerns throughout this journey. up to this event organization. You have addressed them all with your same smile and same gentle voice. Thank you for being there for us and always spreading a positive vibe to the people around you. We also thank Mr. Prasad for his continuous support that he provides to Srimati Rajashri and the Kalarpan Bharatanatyam School.
Let's all give a round of applause to Srimati Rajashri.
We now like to felicitate our guest of honor, Ms. Hayley Blanchard, who is the bassoon instructor for Suhani. Suhani and Ms. Hayley Blanchard have traveled together for the last 7 years, right from middle school through high school as her bassoon instructor. Ms. Hayley has a great rapport with her as her guide and mentor. We are excited and honored to have Ms. Hayley today as our guest of honor to witness her graduation in Bharatanatyam. Ms. Hayley is a graduate of Baylor University and a faculty member of the Baylor Summer Band and Orchestra Camps and Vocal Majority Summer Camps. In 2014, she performed with a wind ensemble in the Midwest Clinic in addition to concerts in the central United States. In the summer of 2015 and 2016, she received a scholarship to attend the Eastern Music Festival. As a performer, she has served as second bassoon of the Waco Symphony Orchestra. Please welcome Ms. Hayley with a round of applause to the stage.
Sahityam by Madurai Muralidharan sir and Natyam by Suhani together has splendidly brought out the emotions of this beautiful Varnam. We would like to take this moment to honor Suhani's guru, guest of honor, and our musicians. As much as we have conveyed the importance of Sangeetam in today's event, I'm sure you all would have enjoyed the divine vibrations filling the entire auditorium from the mridangam, the vocalist, flute, and the veena. We would like to welcome our eminent musicians of this evening onto stage to felicitate them and express our gratitude. We would like to honor Mridangam artist of this evening, Sri Mumbai Venkatesh. He has traveled from Mumbai, India, and had been a great support for today's Arangetram. Mr. Venkatesh has been with us 10 days assisting Suhani in her everyday dance practice sessions. Sri Venkatesh hails from a musical family and learned Mridangam under his father Guru K.V. Narayana Swami, who is a disciple of the great Mridangam maestro Guru Sri Palkat Raghu sir. He is a professional Mridangam artist accompanying many Bharatanatyam concerts, vocal concerts, fusion, and other shows. He also tutors a good number of students from Mumbai, Pune, and other countries on Mridangam. He has accompanied Guru Kalaima Mani Kalyana Sundaram, Guru Dr. Sucheta Chapekar, Guru Geeta Sharma, Guru Vikraman Pillai, and Guru Usha Rahul in their shows. Venkatesh ji is a regular accompanying artist in Pune University and Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. He has performed many concerts in All India Radio Mumbai for many leading vocal and instrumental artists. Today, many aspiring students and gurus undertake the Nattuvangam training from him. He has traveled frequently abroad for Bharatanatyam concerts and has also helped choreograph many nritta items for many Arangetrams. Those choreographies have been appreciated by many leading gurus. He has been awarded Thala Siromani by Geeta Nritya Vidyalaya, Mumbai. Recently, one of his students, Vikyat, has been awarded in India's Guinness Book of World Record for a small child playing mridangam for a long duration. Please welcome Sri Mumbai Venkatesh onto the stage. I would like to honor the vocalist of the evening, Srimati Nandini Mukundan Kambi. Srimati Nandini is a Carnatic vocalist and teacher based in Frisco, Texas. She had her initial tutelage from a grandfather, Naval Pakam Sri Ranganathan, father Sri R. Mukundan, and her mother Srimati Saroja Mukundan. She also received advanced training from her guru Gadi Sri Satyanarayana Murthy in Bangalore and later underwent Shishya Kulam under Srimati Lalita Shivakumar in Chennai. Her Gurukulam boasts of lineage from the legendary Trimurtis. Her mother, Srimati Saroja, and Guru Satyanarayana Murthy had their training under gurus who are part of Saint Tyagaraja's music parampara. Her teacher, Srimati Lalita's roots spring from the musical tree of Srimati D.K. Patamal and the divine Sri Muthuswami Dikshitar. Srimati Nandini has performed in various organizations, events, and also been actively involved with all aspects of music, such as performing, teaching, composing, and more from a very young age. Her proficiency in multiple Indian languages helps her music connect with a wider audience. Srimati Nandini is the director of Maduradvani Music School, training numerous students of various ages. Please welcome Srimati Nandini Mukundan Kambi onto the stage. Mr. Srinivasan and Shobha will do the honors. We would now like to honor the Vainika or the Veena player of the evening, Srimati Uma Prabhala. She is a prominent Carnatic musician and teacher in the Dallas Metroplex area. Srimati Uma got initiated into music very early and learned Carnatic vocal and Veena under eminent gurus like Sri Manchala Jagannatha Rao, Sri Neti Sri Rama Sharma, and Sri D. Srinivas. She is a graded artist from All India Radio Hyderabad and has several radio recordings to her credit. She is a diploma holder in Carnatic vocal music, a regular performer at various events in DFW. Srimati Uma has performed in several prestigious sabhas and venues both in India and USA, including several albums such as classical, devotional, and rendered background scores. Srimati Uma also enjoys accompanying classical dance performances and has recorded music for various dance productions. She is the founder-director of Amrita Varshini Academy, where she teaches vocal and Veena to music aspirants of all ages. Please welcome Srimati Uma Prabhala onto the stage.
Mr. Rajashekar and Asha will now do the honors.
We would now like to honor the flutist of the evening, Sri Gautam Narasimha Prasad. Sri Gautam is an accomplished flutist who has been performing for over 20 years. He started learning flute at the tender age of 7 years under the tutelage of Venugana Visharada Vidwan, late Sri B. Shankar Rao of Bengaluru, India, and has performed in various sabhas in India, also in events organized by Indian cultural organizations in the United States. Sri Gautam also provided instrumental support to several leading artists who were on a concert tour to the United States. Sri Gautam is a software professional working for a leading financial firm. He has varied interests in Indian culture, religion, philosophy, dramatics, and social work. He currently resides in McKinney, Texas, and runs a flute school named Venunada Prapancha, imparting flute lessons to many aspiring youngsters. Mr. Rasendran and Mr. Kannan will do the honor. We now invite the photographer of the evening, Mr. Sudesh Acharya, onto the stage. Thank you, Mr. Sudesh, for the wonderful photo shoot session and your assistance this evening. You have been ready to help with the posters for standees that we have outside and was very prompt in responding to our messages, which helped us to make timely decisions. Thank you once again. Mr. Raghu will do the honor. We would like to invite Mrs. Revati onto the stage. Revati owns a wholesale store in Chennai for gifts and flowers. She has been of great help ordering gifts and flowers for decorations. Thank you for the patience, for addressing all the requirements for multiple orders and shipping things on time for us. Ms. Lakshmi will do the honor. I would like to now welcome our guest of honor, Ms. Haley, onto the stage to say a few words about Suhani.
It is a great honor for me to be talking with you today on this very exciting occasion. I am delighted to have the opportunity to address and celebrate such a talented and hardworking young woman, Suhani. This is a great day for you, and I'm very happy to be sharing it with you. I've had the tremendous honor of being Suhani's bassoon teacher for the last 7 years. Early on, I was most impressed by her work ethic, positive attitude, and naturally gifted talent. She was already achieving greatness in middle school in the beginning by making the prestigious honor of all region. Suhani is not the type of young woman to shy away from any type of challenge, no matter how daunting. Instead, she faces it head on and not only does her best, but performs and achieves greatness at the highest level. The first challenge of many was the transition from middle to high school marching band, where the bassoon is not a marching instrument. Instead, the bassoon student has to make a decision which other instrument they would like to march and play for the next 6 to 7 months. The bassoon is already the most difficult and challenging band instrument to master, and now Suhani is having to make a decision on juggling a whole new instrument to play for just the marching band season. I was most surprised when Suhani expressed interest in joining the pit percussion section at Reedy High School. I knew from my previous marching band experiences the time commitment and demand it would have on Suhani. I tried to give her an easier suggestion, like playing the saxophone. This option just wasn't challenging enough, so Suhani decided she would like to join the pit percussion section with zero prior percussion experience. The percussion sections are very intense and require the greatest time commitment of all the marching sections with their additional outside of school practices and performances. She started off her freshman year in the pit on vibraphone 3 and glockenspiel. I was always seeing Suhani in the band hall practicing her percussion parts, but then also getting back into the practice room for her bassoon studies. I never expected her to take the percussion instruments so seriously, but anything she sets her mind to, she performs at the highest level. I always have students that neglect their bassoon practice during the busy marching season because they are busy, after all, playing another instrument. Suhani always made time for her bassoon practice and studies. Suhani finished her senior year as pit section leader on the marimba. This is a huge achievement and honor because Suhani is a bassoon player after all, leading the percussion section not just with her great leadership skills, but also as one of the best percussionists in the pit. Despite having to juggle so many activities and instruments, Suhani consistently came to every bassoon lesson prepared and with questions. She was always prepared more than what I would assign and dove deeper into her music past just the notes and rhythms. She would listen to multiple recordings of whatever she was working on and would make detailed observations about the performance. Suhani would then come into her next lesson with a plan of her phrasing and dynamics, something that I would expect out of a mature college student, but Suhani was doing this early in her studies with me. It is rare to find a student that has the maturity to dive this deep and into detail at such an early stage of learning. Most students do not achieve this level of mature playing. The time and dedication that Suhani has put into her craft is far beyond what most university students would do. All her hard work and dedication paid off at her solo competitions while achieving the highest rating possible, a first division. When Suhani faced times of adversity or when circumstances were unfavorable, Suhani never gave up and maintained a positive attitude. She used those moments to fuel her passion and worked even harder. And this year, she made the prestigious Greater Dallas Youth Orchestra. The GDYO is the most difficult youth orchestra that a student can audition for, and it's a collection of some of the best students, not just in the DFW area, but in the state of Texas. Every year, hundreds of students from around DFW compete for one of the coveted spots, but only 12 are selected for the bassoon. And Suhani was selected to be a part of the Wind Symphony in the GDYO program. I'm so proud of her. The students of the Wind Symphony play collegiate level music. I remember working for months on what seemed like the most impossible piece that they had put in front of her. I remember playing this piece in college at Baylor, Florence Schmidt's Dionysiacs. And the motto was, fake it until you make it. But for Suhani, this was not enough. She truly wanted to learn every single note and rhythm on the page. I know, I'm so proud of you. Thank you. She always had a positive mindset and outlook while coming to the lessons. Never once in any lesson did Suhani give up or make excuses. She has put a great deal of effort into refining her technique, and she shows how to work hard and prepare high-level music. Suhani was a role model for the bassoon section at Reedy High School. Very kind. The bassoon section at Reedy is the most talented section of students in all of Frisco ISD. 1/4 of all the GDYO spots, that's 4, are taken by the Reedy bassoons, that's half the section, and Suhani was the leader. The other bassoon students in their lessons would always make the most encouraging and thoughtful comments to me. I really want to play like Suhani or have her technique. The students really looked up to Suhani, and they knew they could depend on her to always bring her A game, and inspired them to play better each day. She truly lifted the section and raised the level of playing by being the role model. My favorite moments in our lessons came from watching the proverbial light bulb go off in her head and then have instant positive results. Suhani would bring in a very difficult passage in her music that was nearly polished and perfected, and she would express that she had tried every trick and practice technique that she could think of, but it was not enough. I would suggest a silly exercise that I think she was skeptical, and that it would solve her technical difficulties. But Suhani always adapted to my advice, and when she tried the technical passage again after the exercise, she nailed it on the first attempt with perfection. The next words out of her mouth, "Wow, it really worked!" And she continued to play the passage again to make sure it wasn't a one-off fluke and that she had reached her goal. But time and time again, she continued to ace the rest of her music and had a giant smile on her face. Watching the light bulb go off and learning how to learn has helped her achieve success, and that was one of the most rewarding experiences in lessons. It is so impressive and mind-blowing that Suhani has achieved success at the highest levels while juggling so many activities and disciplines. She has learned how to balance her activities while achieving wonderful things in the musical parts of her life. It is difficult to put into words to portray all the success that she has achieved from her dedication, perseverance, sacrifice, and talent. Today's performance is the culmination of who she is at heart. Suhani is a young woman who, at a time when other people her age are concerned mainly about their own small microcosms, she spends time thinking about the world she and her generation is inheriting. In today's world, intelligence is important, but knowing who you are and where you're going is perhaps more essential as one embarks on the start of their adult life and college career. Suhani knows how to think critically about the world around her and create her own path in life. I'm excited about Suhani's future. She has so much to offer the world. I believe that her musical abilities, intelligence, persistence, and work ethic will all contribute to her success in life, and she will make the world a better place. I am proud of the young woman Suhani has become. She is by far the best and most talented student that I've had the privilege of teaching. I only have one more sentence. The future is bright, and I am blessed and honored to have been a part of your great young woman's life and path to greatness. Thank you.
I would like to invite Suhani's guru to felicitate Suhani and speak a few words about her.
Om Gurubhyo Namaha. Good evening to all. With the grace of Almighty God, Paramatma, and the blessings of our gurus and elders, it is an honor to be here today to celebrate the Arangetram of our talented student, Kumari Suhani Ramesh Kumar. This is a momentous occasion, not only for Suhani, but also for her family and the entire Kalarpan community. As a teacher, I have been privileged to watch her grow and flourish over the years. She has worked tirelessly to reach this point, mastering intricate footwork, gestures, and expressions that make up the art of Bharatanatyam. The Arangetram is a celebration of not only our students' achievements, but also of the rich cultural heritage that Bharatanatyam represents. It is a moment for us to come together and appreciate the beauty and complexity of this art form. Suhani's performance today will be a testament to her hard work and dedication to her craft. It takes tremendous skill, passion, and discipline to get to where she is today. And she has truly earned this moment. I want to express my deepest appreciation to Suhani's parents for your support, encouragement, and entrusting me with her training. Your support has been an essential in making this day possible, and we are grateful for everything that you have done. I would like to express my gratitude to today's orchestra team, Music is the heart of the Arangetram. I am grateful to have a wonderful team here. I would like to thank them for their skillful music and for making this Arangetram even more magical. I would like to extend my thanks to my family and friends for their constant support. Finally, to Suhani, I want to say that your hard work and dedication has brought you to this momentous occasion, and you have reached an important milestone in your journey. You have tirelessly practiced and learned. I can see the transformation in you. I am proud of all that you have accomplished and how far you have come. As you continue to grow, as a dancer, I hope you follow your passion and inspire others with your talent and creativity. On behalf of the entire school, I would like to extend my deepest congratulations to Suhani and her family on a wonderful Arangetram. We are all proud of you and wish you all the success in the world. Thank you. I would like to invite Suhani on the stage.
When Suhani was 9 years old, as parents, we still remember the day we used to take Suhani to the DFW Hindu temple for Tamil and Sloka classes. And that was like 9 years back. As parents, we were also seated in the class to watch the kids or help the teacher. During one of those years, the teacher of her class planned for an annual day cultural event. She wanted to know who all in the class wished to participate in a drama. There were few hands raised. Then she asked who all wished to dance at the cultural event. Almost the entire class had their hands raised. It was so fun to see the noisy little kiddos almost getting up with one or both of the hands high up so the teacher could see and screaming me and all that. So the teacher found it very difficult to count how many wanted to take part in the dance. So she asked everyone to put their hands down and asked who all don't want to dance. And there was one little hand raised that was none other than Suhani's. Not surprised for a mom as a kid who was not exposed to any form of dance at that point of time. We then found Srimati Rajashri Mahajan, who was just starting the Kalarpan Bharatanatyam dance school. And that's how Suhani was initiated into Bharatanatyam and has embraced the Natyam form of art to this point. I now invite Suhani to the stage to share a few words on her journey.
Hello, everyone. First off, I'd like to extend a big thank you to everyone sitting here in the audience today who took time off of a beautiful Saturday afternoon to watch this performance. Your support means the most to me, and for that, I'm grateful. Thank you to all the Dallas-Fort Worth Tamil friends, Erickson friends, Highland Ridge friends, and my school friends. I would also like to thank all the individuals who worked tirelessly for days, weeks, and if not months to help me prepare for this momentous occasion. Thank you most importantly to my guru, Srimati Rajashri. Thank you for the past 9 years, Rajashri Auntie. You have been so patient with me whenever I made a mistake or had to correct something along the way. Ever since I joined Kalarpan Dance School in 2014 to today, you have offered me your continuous and gracious support. Thank you for teaching me the beautiful art form of Bharatanatyam and pushing me to not only just learn it, but to excel and master it. From the yoga sessions in the early mornings in June to the 6-hour rehearsal days these past few weeks, thank you for all the time you spend with me. Can we please have another round of applause for Rajshri Auntie? I would also like to extend a big thank you to all the musicians who rehearsed with me multiple times and had to learn and understand songs in a week when I had the past few years. To Venkatesh ji, Nandini ji, Gautam ji, and Uma ji, thank you so much for being patient with me when I made a mistake and supporting me. As a fellow musician myself, I can't imagine having to learn and perfect an entire margam in such little time. So the talent and skill that these wonderful musicians possess really amazes me every time I rehearse with them, even today on stage. I'd also like to thank all of my family friends who volunteered out of their own goodwill to assist in organizing everything today. Thank you to Ashanti for assisting with the MC content, to Nava and Rasendran uncle for helping coordinate everything with all the managers, to Srini uncle and family, Raj uncle and family for their continuous support on this important day. It is your work behind the scenes that has made my job only to focus on dance much easier, and I'm so grateful to be blessed with such an amazing community around me. To Sandhya Auntie, who did my makeup perfectly and often had to retouch it after every performance, Sudesh sir and his team for the beautiful photos and videos that you saw displayed outside in reception and on those brochures. To all the light and stage technicians that work behind the scenes even now, I'm so thankful for your support today, and truly, this Arangetram would not be nearly as special without all of your help. As for another very important musician, today's chief guest, thank you, Miss Blanchard, for your very sentimental speech that probably would have made me cry if not for all the makeup I have to keep on. I'm so happy that you are willing to explore and be part of a different culture to support me. For the past 5 years, I've truly loved learning bassoon under you, and you have helped me grow every year. Even though bassoon and Bharatanatyam seem like two different worlds, the experience I have in one helps me in the other and vice versa. Thank you, Ms. Blanchard, for fostering that connection with me and being our guest of honor today. Can we have another round of applause, please? To my mom, Amma, I know how hard you've been working for the past year now, scurrying around to make sure that everything from the food to the decorations to the brochure is in place. Even amongst that, you were always there to fulfill any small requests I had along the way and push me to be my best. To my dad, Appa, thank you for the international level coordination management with all the musicians and the stage, light, and hall managers. I know you've worked super hard. And even though I'm normally in rehearsal and I'm not there to see it often, I'm really grateful for all of your support. And even to my little sister Anjani, thank you for helping me at home when my legs were too tired to do anything myself. And a warm thank you to all of my relatives watching from India, to both my Ayas and Tata, to Vijay Mama, Lakshmi and Radhika Auntie, Sharmi Atte, Mani Mama, and all my wonderful cousins, Janisha, Lokesh, Sudev, Jaydev, Kavin, and Kirtan, for their best wishes for today. Today, I miss my Tata and Jana Mama, and I hope they are watching me from above. I'm so grateful to have such a supportive family who is willing to work endless days and nights to make this day as special as it is. Even as I continue my journey in UT Austin, I will continue practicing this breathtaking dance form, as today serves as a lifelong promise to commitment. Bharatanatyam has allowed me to connect with my culture in a way that surpasses time, and has introduced me to new art forms that I can link to other forms of art that I practice already, such as band and orchestra. Even on the days that my legs feel as though they're going to give out any second, dance always brings in that new life and vigor into me, and somehow I feel more energetic after I practice than before. Perhaps that's just the magic of Bharatanatyam. I've learned so much these past 9 years, and the memories that I hold are irreplaceable. In the future, when I'm just idly sitting by, perhaps in my new house, and thinking of my childhood, I'll smile when I think of these memories today. The people around me won't understand what's behind that smile, or why I seem to be smiling at a wall or some random fruit bowl, but I will, and only I will have that beautiful nostalgic moment, all thanks to dance. Thank you for sharing this moment with me, and I hope you enjoy the last 3 songs of my Arangetram. Thank you.
We would like to invite the makeup artist for Suhani, Mrs. Sandhya. Can we have the lights, please? Mrs. Sandhya is a major aspect in the beauty of Bharatanatyam is the dancer's makeup. Thank you, Sandhya, for taking the time to test out and helping us with today's makeup for Suhani. Suhani will be performing centered on storytelling and based on the famous story of the Jnanaparam. Here is a short glimpse into the story of Jnanaparam, the divine fruit. According to the legends, sage Narada visits Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati in Mount Kailash. He gives the fruit to Lord Shiva and tells him that it is a unique fruit of wisdom and that whoever consumes it will be blessed with extreme knowledge and wisdom. Since Lord Shiva has two sons, namely Lord Ganesha and Lord Muruga, he attempts to cut the fruit in half and share it equally. Unfortunately, sage Narada tells Lord Shiva that the fruit cannot be cut in half because, if done so, it will lose its power, hence to be consumed whole by one of the sons. Subsequently, a competition is held with a criterion that whoever revolves around the world 3 times and returns first will win the fruit. Excited Lord Muruga immediately mounts his peacock and starts to fly around the world. Lord Ganesha, however, realizes that he cannot match Lord Muruga's speed with his big belly and small mouth. So, Lord Ganesha cleverly comes up with a mischievous trick. Claiming that his parents Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati are the world to him, he walks around them 3 times instead and is rewarded with a magical fruit for his intelligence. However, when Lord Muruga returns after his flight, he feels angrily cheated upon seeing Lord Ganesha with the fruit. He leaves Mount Kailash and heads towards a dense forest in the southern part of India. Lord Shiva, goddess Parvati, and Lord Ganesha followed him and tried to pacify him. In this padam, the song starts with a race between brothers for the divine fruit, Lord Muruga leaving the place in anger, and then goddess Parvati persuading the little Ganapati to return the fruit. Elder brother, Lord Ganesha, then returns the fruit to Lord Muruga with lot of empathy, love, and responsibility. Song, Kuzhandai Ganapathiye. This song is to Hindolam Ragam and Adi Talam.
இந்த பதம் ஞானப்பழத்தின் கதையை அடிப்படையாக கொண்டது. இது நாம் அனைவரும் அறிந்த ஒரு கதை. விநாயகர் தன் பெற்றோரை சுற்றி வலம் வந்து ஞானப்பழத்தை பெறுகிறார். முருகர் கோபத்துடன் கைலாசத்தை விட்டு தமிழ்நாட்டின் பழனி என்ற ஊருக்கு செல்கிறார். சிவபெருமானும் பார்வதியும் முருகரை சமாதானம் செய்ய விநாயகரிடம் ஞானப்பழத்தை அவரது இளைய சகோதரர் முருகனிடம் திருப்பிக் கொடுக்க சொல்கிறதை இந்த பாடலின் நடனத்தில் நீங்கள் இப்பொழுது காணப்போகிறீர்கள். பாடல் குழந்தை கணபதியே, ராகம் ஹிந்தோலம், தாளம் ஆதி.
Kita tadi kita, rik kita tadi kita, tum kita tadi kita, nam kita tadi kita, tak kita tadi kita, tik kita tadi kita, tum kita tadi kita, nam kita tadi kita, tak kita tak, tik kita tak, tum kita tak, nam kita tak, tak tik tum nam, tadingin nat toda, tadingin nat toda, tadingin nat toda.
குழந்தை கணபதியே, குழந்தை கணபதியே, குழந்தை கணபதியே, தெரியும் எனக்கு நீ புத்திசாலி என்று தெரியும் எனக்கு நீ புத்திசாலி என்று தியாகம் செய்யாமல் தன்மனம் அறிந்து மற்றோர்களுக்கு தியாகம் செய்யாமல் மாமையில் ஏறி வந்து
Ganapati.
The eighth padam in the Margam is the Krishna padam. This padam is based on a magical song, Yennadavam Seidanai Yashoda. In this song, the poet Papanasam Sivan asks in astonishment, what tapas or sacrifice did Mother Yashoda do in her previous births for the supreme Godhead, that is the all-pervading Parabrahman, Lord Krishna, to address her as Amma, that is Mother. Lord Krishna is Parabrahman, the supreme absolute. However, Yashoda is unaware of this fact and treats Krishna just like any other mother would treat her child. She loves, protects, and disciplines Krishna, ignorant of the fact that the protector of the universe needs no protection. Today's Krishna Padam begins with Yashoda disciplining little Krishna for eating dirt. When Krishna denies it, Yashoda asks him to open his mouth. Krishna, not wanting to get caught, plays a trick on her and opens his mouth. When Yashoda looks inside his mouth, she sees instead the overwhelming vastness of the universe. The Padam elaborates by showing the mischievous little Krishna who breaks butter pots and pulls the braids of the ladies of Gokulam. Hearing the ladies complain about his behavior to Yashoda, she angrily ties him to a mortar. However, upon seeing little Krishna begging for mercy, Yashoda releases him. Just like any mother who couldn't bear to see her child getting punished, she ultimately hugs him with love. Even Lord Brahma and Lord Indra were envious of Krishna. They were baffled how Yashoda could tie Lord Krishna to a mortar, silence him, and make him plead for mercy. Finally, the composer sings of the great sages like Sanaka Muni who had to go through rigorous tapas, yoga, and make extraordinary efforts to reach the Lord's feet, whereas Yashoda is easily blessed with Lord Krishna as her son. Song Yennadavam Seidanai Yashoda, composer Papanasam Sivan, Ragam, Kapi, Talam, Adi.
படைத்தவனே ஈரேழு புவனங்கள் படைத்தவனை கையில் ஏந்தி சீராட்டி பாலூட்டி தாலாட்ட என்ன தர்மம் செய்தனே யசோதா எங்கும் நீரை பரபிரமம் அம்மா என் பிழைக்க என்ன தர்மம் செய்தனே யசோதா பிரமனும் ஏற்றனும் மனதில் பொறாமை கொள்ள பிரமனும் இந்திரனும் மனதில் பொறாமை கொள்ள உரளில் கட்டி வாய்ப்புத்தி கெஞ்ச வைத்தார் வாய்ப்புத்தி கெஞ்ச வைத்தாய் தாயே உரளில் கட்டி வாய்ப்புத்தி கெஞ்ச வைத்தாய் கண்ணனை 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 உரளில் கட்டி வாய்ப்புத்தி கெஞ்ச வைத்தாய் தாயே உரளில் கட்டி வாய்ப்புத்தி கெஞ்ச வைத்தாய் கண்ணனை உரளில் கட்டி வாய்ப்புத்தி கெஞ்ச வைத்தாய் தாயே உரளில் கட்டி வாய்ப்புத்தி கெஞ்ச வைத்தாய் தாயே என்ன தவம் செய்தனே யசோதா எங்கும் நீரை பரபிரமம் அம்மா என்றழைக்க என்ன தவம் செய்தனே என்ன தவம் செய்தனே சனகாதியர் தவ யோகம் செய்து சனகாதியர் தவ யோகம் செய்து வனத்தில் சாதித்ததை புனிதமாத்து எளிதில் பெற சனகாதியர் தவ யோகம் செய்து வனத்தில் சாதித்ததை புனிதமாத்து எளிதில் பெற என்ன தவம் செய்தனே யசோதா
catch your mind's voice. Didn't you all think? Ennadavam Seidanai Yashoda, to see these lovely expressions of Suhani that exhibits the emotions of Mother Yashoda to the divine sport of Lord Krishna Kanaya. A special thanks goes to the musicians. Please. The ninth performance of the evening is Tilana, which is a fantasy of abstract dance studded with vibrant scintillating footwork of lively movements and rhythm, where tempo gradually builds up to brilliant climax. There is excitement and enthusiasm in the intricate rhythms and graceful beauty, bringing in the mood of joyous celebrations. This specific Tilana is also called a Panchajati Tilana, as it explores the 5 different jatis or time signatures. The original choreography is by Srimati Rajashree's guru, Srimati Meera Ganapati, and modified by Srimati Rajashree. This particular Tilana has intricate footwork known as Gata, which is a tradition of Sri Rajarajeshwari Parampara. This Tilana is set to Attana Ragam and Adi Talam. Tilana will be followed by the 10th and final performance, which is Mangalam, meaning auspicious ending. The Mangalam is the final display of gratitude in an Arangetram. The dancer does namaskaram to Lord Nadaraja, the Guru, and to the musicians to conclude the Arangetram. Ragam, Madhyamavati, Talam, Adi. I request all the audience to please continue to stay back and watch this wonderful performance of Suhani. Thank you all so much for your kind cooperation and understanding.
ಭಾಗ್ಯದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾರಮ್ಮ ಭಾಗ್ಯದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾರಮ್ಮ ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ನೀ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾರಮ್ಮ ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ನೀ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾರಮ್ಮ ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ನೀ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾರಮ್ಮ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯ ನೀಕುತ ಗೆಜ್ಜೆ ಕಾಲ್ಗಳ ಧ್ವನಿಯ ತೋರುತ ಸಜ್ಜನ ಸಾಧು ಪೂಜೆಯ ವೇಳೆಗೆ ಮಜ್ಜಿಗೆಯೊಳಗಿನ ಬೆಣ್ಣೆಯಂತೆ ಭಾಗ್ಯದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾರಮ್ಮ ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ನೀ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾರಮ್ಮ ಕನಕ ವೃಷ್ಟಿಯ ಕರೆಯುತ ಬಾರೆ ಮನಕೆ ಮಾನವ ಸಿದ್ಧಿಯ ತೋರೆ ದಿನಕರ ಕೋಟಿ ತೇಜರಿಯೊಳೆಯುವ ಜನಕರಾಯನ ಕುಮಾರಿ ಬಾರೆ ಭಾಗ್ಯದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾರಮ್ಮ ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ನೀ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾರಮ್ಮ ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ನೀ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾರಮ್ಮ ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ತುಪ್ಪ ಕಾಳು ಹರಿಸಿ ಶುಕ್ರವಾರದ ಪೂಜೆಯ ವೇಳೆ ಅಕ್ಕರೆಯುಳ್ಳ ಅಳಗಿರಿ ರಂಗನ್ ಚೊಕ್ಕ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ರಾಣಿ ಭಾಗ್ಯದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾರಮ್ಮ ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ನೀ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾರಮ್ಮ ನಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ನೀ ಸೌಭಾಗ್ಯದ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಬಾರಮ್ಮ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ಮಂಗಳ ಮಂಗಳ ಮಂಗಳ
One more round of applause, please. Thank you so much, Rajeshri ji, all the musicians. Excellent performance by Suhani. Thank you all so much.
A final 2 minutes for a wonderful set of friends who have been traveling with us throughout this journey for the past 4 months, organizing everything. Nava, Anna, and Rasendran Anna and Raghu to the stage. They have been a strong support in organizing this entire event. Everything, as you see, Asha has helped me with the MC content, and she has spent so much time on this, and all our wonderful friends who traveled together in this journey. Thank you, and we request everyone to give a round of applause to them.
So that's the last program of the evening. So I really appreciate for everybody coming over here, and really thank you all. Now we are going to take some photos over here. So I would actually request everybody come on the right side of the stage.
Dear friends, thank you all once again for your presence this evening. Hope you all enjoyed the performances in the Arangetram Margam.
Shri Ganesha Sharanam